All right, so I got a really good question the other day on a live stream, which was what level is good enough in a language, right? So I think that once you get to like a solid B1 level, which is low intermediate, to where you can talk about most normal everyday things of like, all the things that you did last weekend, last week that are pertinent to you, right? The things that you're going to do or that you have to do or that you want to do this weekend, things you like to do in your free time, right? To be able to have a basic back and forth interaction, get to know somebody and ask about their life and ask about their family and things like that. I think that's a really good point in the language, right? This is the point I want to get to before I start investigating another language, right? And trying to learn it, right? I want to be able to have those conversations and feel confident with it, right? Now, if you get to a B2 level in a language, upper intermediate, I would say it's pretty hard to forget that language because I felt at a certain point I tested into 300 level German classes in college, right? So that was a language that I felt super good with at a certain point. I don't feel as good with it right now, but that's because I haven't practiced it in a long time. But I feel pretty confident that in a month or two, I could take it from that high A2, low B1 it's at right now and bring it all the way back up, right? Because once you get to that B1, especially once you get to that B2, it's really hard to forget the language, right? Just a matter of you have the words in your brain, you just got to refresh them, right? There's certainly, could probably read quite a bit and be like, oh, yeah, I recognize this word, or I can guess this looks similar ish to English, so I can figure it out, right? But I might not be able to recall them, right? But I feel like for me, it depends on how frequently or how deep I want to go with a language, right? If it's a language I want to go really deep with, French, Portuguese, Spanish, or Arabic, I need to get to that B2 level. My Arabic's not at that B2 level, right? If it's a language that's more like maybe like, I call them travel languages, right? Um, that's gonna be like Italian, German, right? Languages where it's like, or Japanese will probably end up being one of these languages. It's like how unless I decide to go deeper with it in terms of literature, right? There's like as long as I'm at B1 and I can go to the country and live my life pretty comfortably and have a good time, talk to people, make friends, that for me is good enough in a language, right?